to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grid 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. 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 They call me a god.
Run them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself. I'm really a chef, cook it right out of left. Run up a check till I run out of breath. Run them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself.
Niggas big cat like a mixed fiesta. Dope on the scale, you won't get no extra this way. Make your hoe do what the money say. Tell your old man he don't want it, babe. I just bought a new stick the other day. Cook dope on the stove or microwave. The neighbors don't like the J, they keep coming. Come on, I'ma keep serving the thumb and defy the ranks. Shit smell like fungus. No Q and not just the city. Keep focus my business, I'm just being honest. Keep dealers and killers among me. Wrap your ass up like a mummy. Stab that little white hood and dip on her. I feel like OJ, little homie. To the plug, the car, I'm alone. Send it to the Pope man. Freddie P fly higher than most. Higher than most. Try me, didn't I see a ghost? 93 OG, it came from West Coast. Time to your hoe, I just came from a throat. MOBB, OG gang, oh, let's go.
Go take a seat, get at the kitchen, I'm cooking. Keep whipping it, long as promoters keep booking. I'm running it, you get it all till I'm done with it. Give me that repo, your block, you won't get it. Hell with the scale, got it booming like speakers. I know what I'm doing. Don't need no features, court dates and funerals, commas and numerals. Really a chef, cook it up right or left. Working my move, I need more than enough. These niggas bluff, they really not tough. Head first, running up a check till my heart start 3-point. Working on my shot, trying to get high. Swear to God, promise not to fold, never flip flop. Good smoke, good dope, busting out the zip lock. Don't think about it, you try, you might die. These niggas capping, they living a lie. Run them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Wickmade 912 in the area. This is to the Streetz TV. How y'all doing today? Salute to everybody in the building. Man, damn, ain't nobody fucking with me tonight. Jeez Louise, but hey, shout out to the 10 people that's here, man. I love y'all anyway. It is what it is, man. But shit, we're gonna get into our story regardless. Okay, let's see here. But shout out to Jeanette Daniels. Shout out to Douglas Cook. Salute to Halima. Salute to anybody else in here rocking with me. We're going to get on with our stories regardless. I'm going to give 2 more minutes or whatever real quick while I get something together real quick. like I said, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And we're gonna get into some interesting stories, y'all. We're gonna get into some interesting stories. So let's see what we want to play here. Let's try. Let's get a nice little beat on here. And we're gonna get started in just a minute, y'all. Just a minute. Salute the chocolate candy lady, too big for chint, skinny jeans, iron head. Salute to everybody rocking with me tonight. I know y'all could be anywhere on YouTube, but y'all rocking with me right now. Yeah. It's to the streets. Y'all don't give me the freestyle now. I bust out a freestyle on y'all now, real quick now. What's good, Deron B? Salute Deron B TV, YouTube. Appreciate your homeboy. We're about to get into it. Just getting my swagger ass ready, y'all. That's all. And I'm making sure I got my videos pulled up. Hoping we don't have no connection problems tonight, but I think we're doing all right so far. When you come in, make sure you hit that like button, man. That's the only way your boy can get into this algorithm, man. Y'all know they still mess with me a little bit. They don't want to see me coming up. Yeah, that freestyle gonna cost them waggers. I might do one though. I think I'm gonna make me a rap intro, man. I think I'm gonna make me an intro for my channel, man. Just a little drop a little something. Do an intro, man. You know what I'm saying? A weapon intro. Bust a quick weapon freestyle. I still got it, man. I still got it. I just ain't never tried to be a rapper. I can't live that life. I'm too real to be a rapper. So yeah, when I used to be a rapper though. I used to be a rapper back in 2013. Me back in 2013, y'all. I'll let y'all enjoy some old school music. 2013.
The truth is what these lames never rock about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth. The truth is on the lies is coming out your mouth. I'm telling you how it is.
It's applied to the rappers, man. That's all they do a lot.
The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth.
What they never rap about, y'all.
Lies is coming out your mouth. I'm telling you how it is. Zero cost to keep it real. That's the truth.
It's the only thing you hear coming out of my mouthpiece. Trill nigga, 100, I'm the definition, nigga, watch me. C-O-O-G-I, value my life deal. Never catch me slipping, nigga, my pistol is stay right here. The truth niggas ain't like me, I'm a false cat. Pick up where they left off, took off and never looked back. In and out, I push past. Back then was setting trends, back then was getting it in. Now I'm back for the 15, the truth. Bad bitches on my side, real niggas when I ride. Never gotta ask why, doing on where I'm at. Best believe I'm getting it at. Only thing that I live for, only thing that I kill for.
The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth. The truth is on the lies is coming out your mouth. I'm telling you how it is.
Salute, nigga. I appreciate you coming back.
That's the truth. The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth. The truth is on the lies is coming out your mouth. I'm telling you how it is. Zero cost to keep it real. That's the truth. Hello, rap world. Allow me to introduce paper clip. On the mission, stack these binges, neat it like some Pringle chips. With that shit, baby pack, smell it, smell it, bad real. Great town, hustle, man, swag and back. Man, I ball like Kobe, go hard, and I ain't passing shit. All I do is grind, I gotta keep my hustle up. Why you broke niggas, man, I'm trying to make a double up. If you owe me, act like you know me. I'ma act the clown, go straight upside your head like homie. I'm all about these waters, like the Cubans down in Florida. I'ma keep my trap stupid, zooming, jumping. Every day I'm dropping. Yeah, my hustle game mean. Same niggas sold that green tea, sold the blue till the water. I'm always getting money, long as niggas make the border. Yeah, and I'm catching all the places in the block. Show love, hell yeah, I love a profit. Or you can call me Mr. NASA, I keep it rockin'. I wish a nigga would call himself trying to stop it. I be the one to teach you and drop it. That's what I'm talking about. Told these niggas, man.
Yeah, okay. That's some 2000. That's a throwback, man. 2013 is to the street. That's before I started going by Wick Made. I used to be Mr. Show Love, man. That when I was trying to get my rap style on, man. You know what I mean? But nowadays I don't want no part of no rapper. I don't want no part of no rapping, man. I'd rather be a blogger, man. It's way safer being a blogger. I mean, you might have a couple of cats mad at you and everything because you done called them some wabbits or something like that. But for the most part, it's way safer. I ain't got to go and get in the front of a whole bunch of dudes that want to, you know, try to prove their point, try to say that, you know, I'm too real. I'm supposed to be this real. I'm supposed to be that real and all that, this and that. Nah, man. I'm safe right over here, y'all. I'm safe right over here. So I say I could be a conscious. Well, hell, nobody won't listen to me if I'm a conscious rapper. You know, they don't want to hear nothing but, you know, some gang bang. I shot 8 niggas. I shot 8 dudes. I killed 20 people. You know, that's all they want to hear these days, man. Conscious rappers fall on deaf ears. It's like you'll be rapping for free. I ain't lying. Man, let's get into our stories, though, man. Let me make sure I throw some more shout outs. Salute Ironhead. Salute Halima. Salute to who else we got in here? Nokia 3. Yeah, times will change. I hope so, man. I really hope so. Because right now, the way the rap game looking like, man, I don't want no part of that. Yeah, that's the only thing they pushing is the BS. You know what I mean? And I ain't willing to put on no tight pants. I ain't willing to, you know what I'm saying, act like I just killed somebody and all that crazy stuff like that. I mean, I had my days where I've had my violent times or whatever, but it's hard for me to get on the mic and just lie. I ain't good with lying. That's why I can't be no rapper, because I ain't good with lying. I'm a horrible liar, y'all. Yeah, man. Only thing I lie to is the police. I ain't about to sit here and be lying to my people and everything, telling them all them darn lies. Nah. So, y'all, we got some stories today. And I'm sorry it took me all day to bring the stories. It's just that, you know, I took another day off and I just been, you know, relaxing and everything. But I say, man, I need to put something out today. So I went and we said I can ghostwrite. What you say? I forgot I took that up. But so you know, I went and picked up You Can Write for Rappers though. Man, you know, I wrote for some people before. You know, mostly I wrote when I used to have my studio. I write some music for a couple of people. They might get a little writer's block. I've had some young men, like some kids, come in and want to, you know, record them a track. I've wrote raps for kids, you know what I'm saying, so they can have something for a talent show and stuff like that. But I never was a rapper. I was just doing it to learn how to use to learn how to engineer. So I would practice on myself since I had my own studio and everything. So around Bronzeville, I had got a pretty good reputation of being a pretty decent producer, you know. And I just kind of I moved away from it, and I kind of ain't looked back on it. And I would rather do blogging than sit there and try to be a rapper. I appreciate you, T Love, for that support, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to you, T-Love. So let's get into our first story, y'all. Let's get into our first story. I know y'all seen the title. I know y'all seen the title, and y'all like, what? But I can't make this stuff up. That's what the title say. I can't make this stuff up. Yes, y'all read it right. A dog shoots his man. We done got to the point where even the dog, there's too many guns out here. Even the dog will shoot your ass. And y'all like, y'all think I'm playing. I can't make this stuff up. So I know y'all over there like, how in the world can a dog shoot somebody? A dog ain't got no fingers. Want to see how the trick was made. I want to too, but according to them, the dog shot the dude. You know, people would say anything. Yeah, I mean, it might be some different news come out a little later, but for right now, the story says the dog shot him. It ain't funny, Jeanette. It ain't funny because the man actually died. So you know, dead people don't tell no tales. So whether it was the dog or it was somebody in the back seat, you know, the man got shot and killed. So I'm gonna show y'all the article. So y'all be like, oh, Iz just be lying. Iz be making up stuff. Y'all know I ain't lying. Let me turn down my music a little bit, but I gotta have a little music playing, you know, before I show this article, before I show this news clip. So, yeah, it's like the dog ate your homework. Yeah, like who shot this man? The dog shot him. Yeah, the dog shot him. That's what they're gonna say. So here's the story that I found, y'all, and I thought it was amazing. I'm just as shocked as y'all when I read the title. So this is the man. This is not the dog that shot him, y'all. So y'all don't be goddamn cussing out this dog. Y'all don't start talking trash about the dog. This is not the dog that shot. This is his dog. Now his dog probably mad at the dog that shot him. You know, his dog probably like, man, that bitch ass dog shot my owner. Now I gotta go to the vet or go live with somebody else or something like that because his old punk and shot my owner. But yeah, this dude here, unfortunately, man, he was the victim. He got shot by a dog. And let me show y'all how.
Like one of those goofy headlines, it couldn't possibly be real, but it was. Les Trent on the tragic freak accident in which a man was killed when a dog stepped on a loaded rifle.
Dog bites man. You see headlines like that all the time. But dog shoots man? That's a rare one. But cops say it happened to this guy, 30-year-old Joseph Smith. Smith was in the passenger seat of his buddy's pickup truck. In the back, hunting gear and a rifle and a dog. According to the police, a K9 belonging to the owner of the pickup stepped on the rifle, causing the weapon to discharge. Smith was fatally shot in the back. It's not known who owned the gun.
His friend is absolutely beside himself.
Chris Brown is Smith's boss at a plumbing business.
Now, as bizarre as it sounds, to me, it still don't sound right. I can't see just a dog just stepping on a gun and then going off and shooting the man in the back. Like, because, okay, how was the gun pointing at the back seat? Like, okay, if you say you out hunting, right? You got your gun in the back seat. Most likely the gun's gonna be sitting like from left to right or right to left, like pointing at both doors, because obviously it's probably like a shotgun. It couldn't have been a handgun. Obviously it's more like a shotgun or something like that. But yeah, if he stepped on the trigger though, is the gun like literally like the gun must be like literally pointed at the back of the seat? Like, I literally want to see this. Like, if they bought this story, like literally, like how was the gun position? These have got to be questions that got to be asked. And before they even brought this story up, I think they should have just, you know, finished out the investigation, because I think there's something real strange about this story. There's something real strange about this story. I mean, the dog stepped on the gun. And I can see a dog maybe stepping on the gun and putting pressure on the gun. But for one, why it ain't no safety? You said it ain't no safety on the gun. How was the gun positioned? Like, there's a lot of questions that I got. A lot of questions. And maybe the bullet ricocheted, but still you'll be like, okay, the dog in the back seat though. The gun in the back seat. How is the gun pointed at the dude? It's almost like they saying the dog kind of pointed the gun and shot. You know what I mean? So it's a like this. I don't know. I didn't look it up or nothing. I didn't Google like how many times in history has a dog shot a person. Said don't be cruel to animals, they're God creatures too. But in this case, the animal being cruel to the human. I mean, we got gun violence, people on people violence, and now we got dog on human violence.
In Wichita, Kansas. He says this photo shows Smith with his own beloved dog, Ruger.
How do you process losing somebody that close to you in circumstances this bizarre?
So bizarre. I don't quite understand why we would ever lose Joe in such a strange way.
Smith's family is outraged that the circumstances of his death are leading to some insensitive commentary on social media.
Is that what they worried about? Because me as a parent, me as a brother or a parent or anybody I love, when I'm gonna be thinking about other stuff, I'm like, hold on. The dog shot him. I don't believe that. But they don't want to be too hard on the dog. Cause they like, man, you know how folks love their animals and everything. They say the dog needed his get back. See, that's what they talking about right now. People being insensitive to the situation. That's what they talking about. Because a lot of people, when they heard this story, of course they had their dog jokes. And they said stuff like what TV just said, the dog wanted his get back. You know what I'm saying? They had all kinds. Let me show y'all some of the jokes that these folks have put out, man. Which is, it's fucked up. Somebody lost their life. But you can't do nothing but, like, you know, come up with stuff because you like, man, I don't believe this, man. This is the most unique situation you gonna ever run into. The dog shot the man. I think there was a person in that back seat, man. They know ain't nobody gonna do nothing to a dog. Do y'all think that dog should be executed or locked up, be thrown in the pound or something? I mean, they tried to lock up the little 6-year-old boy that shot his teacher. Should this dog be held accountable, y'all? Salute, Musa Brown. Say he probably tried to bust on the dog before. Y'all ain't shit. Dog needed to get back. I don't know how this dog would be a trial. I don't think they had the law. Right. But, you know, they'll try to put a 6-year-old kid on trial. So, I mean, do you put a dog on trial? Do you just go take the dog to the pound and put him down? Like, you took a human life. If a dog bites you, and he give you rabies or something, they'll put the dog down. You know what I mean? It's like it's. Do you put the dog down because he done shot a human? He got to be accountable for his action. I would think. Man, I just got to see how this truck is. I want to see how this gun was angled. I want to see like you got to tell me more than a dog shot my friend, my brother, my son. Any of that. You're gonna have to give me a better explanation than that. I'm sorry, y'all. Because most people, they put their dog in a cage anyway when they go hunting. Because I understand, you know, I've been hunting before and used hunting dogs. We always had our dogs back there in the cage. The dog ain't near the guns. And then when we put the guns up, we usually have guns in the case. So we put the guns on the floor in the back seat, all kind of stuff. Like, I've never seen a gun positioned in my back seat where it could shoot somebody anyway. I'm sorry. You ain't just talking to a dummy. Anybody in the world is thinking right now, hold on, man, there's a lot, but they don't even want to ask too many questions because somebody lost their life. And if that's what y'all say happened, that's what happened. Yeah, the dog can't say my bad, nothing. Let's look at some of the comments that people made.
Did the dog have a hunting license also? Goes one snarky remark. And
now that was cold. That's even colder than what TV just said. Did the dog have a hunting license too? That was funny. It might be insensitive, but you gotta get that a laugh. Y'all had a hunting license, it wasn't no problem. Y'all out here shooting innocent goddamn deer or whatever the hell y'all was hunting. And that dog probably felt like it was some injustice going on. He probably part of the, he probably getting all kind of props from the dog community. Like, yeah, y'all ain't care nothing about y'all killing animals and everything. Y'all don't care about what y'all do. Little punk ass human. And he gonna get away with it. I think that dog had somebody. I think somebody about to say the dog had it planned all along. Hold on. Yeah, I'm making light of it, but I'm pretty sure this man here ain't never showed no concern when he was out there hunting animals. And I like I said, I've been hunting before. Never showed no concern. We all hunt. Well, some of us. But we all been out there hunting and killed innocent animals. I ain't gonna say we all, but the people who hunt or the people who even eat animals. We never show no concern when them animals get killed and whatever. One person get killed by an animal, now it's an outrage. You say you rather the dog bust me than the hunting partner. But nobody give a damn. That dog probably like, man, nobody give a damn about that human. Y'all don't give a damn about them deer or whatever it is y'all shot, whatever y'all caught that day. I wonder if they killed the animal that day. This is karma here, y'all. Next thing we gonna see is a deer shot a man. Yeah, that's the next thing we gonna see. Deer shoots man. Deer said, I'm tired of this shit. Bah! Bust. Wow. We done heard it all. I can't make this stuff up, y'all.
I believe the dog had been planning this for some time.
Wow. Yeah, that was the joke. I believe the dog been planning this for some time. We ain't the only one that thought this was, abnormal or made fun of it. But like I said, do y'all think these people have any sensitivity when they kill an animal? I mean, I know I sound like an animal activist now, but hey, it is what it is. Shoot, that deer that you shot, he got kids too. He got babies and, got a little Bambi had kids too. That hog you shot, he had little piglets and stuff too.
To any of those people, I would say shame on you.
A GoFundMe account has been...
Well, shame on me then, because if y'all believe that dog shot that person, because y'all would rather look the other way, I'm going to go along with this dumbass tactic that y'all trying to throw in there and just try to make us think that all of a sudden dogs are shooting people. And we'll just leave it like that. Y'all say the dog shot the man, the dog shot the man. Forget it. We just gonna take it as that. We just gonna take it as that. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on, man. RIP to the dude. Free Fido. I know they probably done tried to lock Fido up. You know what I'm saying? They probably talking about giving Fido the needle. Well, or it's probably somebody protecting him. Them folks don't like they don't be messing with no dogs like that. Dog got more right than black folks in it nowadays. I ain't lying. But let's get on to our next topic. I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. We're just gonna flow through these topics, man. I can't make this stuff up. This is stuff that, you know, I ain't making it up. I'm just, you know, I'm just keeping my ear to the street. So next story we gonna go to, man, is unfortunately we have way too many so that get that dog a lawyer. And the GoFundMe need to be for the dog, man. Make sure that dog get justice, man. And make sure y'all don't go messing with that dog. That dog ain't asked to go on that hunting trip. Y'all brought that dog there. That dog wanted to run around and dig holes and stuff. Y'all made that dog be a part of a murder of a fellow animal. And that dog felt bad. He was like, man, shit, first chance he got. First chance he got. If y'all gonna tell me that the dog pointed the gun at the back of the seat in some kind of way, the gun was pointed where the gun could shoot a man, I'm gonna go along with this dumb shit, and of course people gonna make fun of it. But speaking of dogs or pigs, yet again we have another story of police brutality. And you know, this is not even a black person this time, so we ain't gotta say police always doing this and that to black people. They do it to some of everybody, man. It's just that they out of control. And I know all cops ain't bad, but all the time, like when you see a lot of black people on TV with, you know, holding guns or doing ignorant stuff, we look at it and like, man, that's the black community. So if we're gonna keep looking at the news and all we're gonna see is cops punching women in the face, punching men in the face, you know what I'm saying, being excessive. We've had our own encounters. I've told y'all some of my encounters of running in with the police and dealing with excessive force. We're seeing it over and over, more and more. People are dying at the hands of police, all of that. And you would think that these police will be like, okay, I don't want to be that cop that have people marching up and down my street every day, and you know, all of these type of things. You would think that cops would be like, cops now would be like, nah, I'm gonna make sure I do my job the right way, so I don't have any kind of, you know, scandals or stuff coming out on me. But that is not the case, because we're still witnessing stuff that's happening, you know, of police brutality. Now, in this case, we got two former cops, and they did get charged with a federal civil right offense for what they're doing right now. And this is not even a black person. I don't know how all of a sudden it's a civil rights with a white person, but I guess it don't matter what color the person is when it comes to civil rights. And we also had 5 other cops that were not charged, but fired, because that's all they do most of the time is fire them and give them paid leave. But in this case, they charged these guys. And they probably would have charged them if the thing went viral. The 5 cops that just went to jail for the Memphis beating up that guy, that wasn't on film, I don't think. I haven't seen it yet. But those were 5 black cops that did that. Wow. But in this case here, this is on film, y'all, and fair use. Warning, this might be a little graphic for some people, so just prepare yourself, y'all.
Rights violations. Let me show you the video first. Here it is.
Now, seeing those first couple of blows, that's enough right there. You like, wow. Jeez Louise, boy, they acting like they in an MMA fight or something. But there's more, y'all.
This is bad.
Do y'all see this? It's two guys holding him down, and you got a cop just pulverizing this man. Guys shooting knees. They're practicing MMA moves on this man. To the head.
We gotta get out of here.
Stop. Wow. And then now they just turn and start threatening whoever's recording. They turn to the people who record and start threatening them. I'm gonna wind that back so y'all can see how much whipping that this man is taking in. The most he's doing is trying to cover his damn face so he can stop the blows that y'all are giving him. But what they'll put in their police report, the man was resisting. Yeah, I'm resisting that ass whooping. That's just natural. It's three of y'all. You telling me three of y'all can't put a man in handcuffs? Look at that. That's one punch to the face, two punches to the face, three punches to the face, four punches to the face, five punches to the face. And that's just what they got on camera. That's just what got caught on camera. That's 5 direct punches dead in the face. And you telling me you couldn't, with all those punches in the face, and we still looking at the man right now, you're not focused on putting handcuffs on him. You're focused on punching him in the face. Because if you were more focused on getting his hands in those handcuffs with the help of the other two officers, you wouldn't have to be punching the man. Now let's see what else we got. He cocks back. You got the man held down. You got your hand on his neck. And now you cocking back nice and good and trying to get and this man, he's trying to cover. But y'all probably say, oh, he resisting. Yeah, the man trying to cover his face. He know other blows are coming. This man, look at him. 6. Now here's his other cop. Now he's ready to drop some knees. 1 knee. 2 knees, 3 knees, 4 knees, and the other cop, the cop that was doing the punching, he done switch hands. Now he punching with the other hand. Yeah, now he pounding because he using his left hand. So y'all know your left hand ain't as strong as your right hand if you're a right-handed person. So now he's taking the opportunity to pound this man.
This is bad.
There's another pounding. There's another knee. There's another knee. The one in the middle, he's not hitting them, but he's the one holding them so they can hit him. Now, if 3 out of 3 cops on this scene are bad cops, and you be like, well, all cops ain't bad. Well, the goddamn. There's definitely 3 bad ones right here. Because this means that even if the other cops see another cop doing wrong, they're doing wrong too. Because they'll cover it up. They won't say nothing. Or they can't say nothing. There's a knee from the cop that done already. I done lost count on how many punches he done threw. I think we had 8? We had 8 punches. So now he done added in a knee. The other cop, he done added in another knee. And it stood up. I think the cop added in a stump.
We gotta get out.
The cop want to get in a better position to get a stump. They is not trying to lock him up. They're trying to give him a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Now we got the man lifting the man's head up and pounding it on the concrete. 1. Another hit in the face, pound the man's head on the concrete. We got 7 knees, we got 8 punches, we got a pound on the concrete, we got a stump. What else we got? So he probably getting choked. I guarantee he getting choked. There's another punch to the gut. I think I just seen a kick. Look like she's kind of twisting something. It look like they probably twisting his neck. They probably, I don't know what they doing to this man. And then they threaten the people when they find out that somebody's recording. Now I can guarantee you, whoever those people that's recording, but it look like they only arrested 2. What about that third one that was holding them down while they were doing that? You telling me he shouldn't be arrested too? He's just as guilty. You'll arrest, you definitely would if you arrested somebody in a drive-by shooting and somebody in the car with them. You definitely gonna arrest them. It's amazing. Let me see. Is there anything else on this video I want to play too much? So they charge him with using excessive force by hitting West Coast multiple times while he was on the ground. Attorney for the former deputy said denies the allegation. So they denied the allegation, even though it's on video. Now, this is the dude that fired him. I think he's the sheriff. This happened in South Carolina, y'all. Was being questioned for threatening a clerk in nearby convenience store. So the guy that they're beating up on, he was being questioned because they say he was threatening a clerk at the convenience store, and that he attacked one of the deputies. Of course, they would say that he attacked the deputy. The police got called for him being violent, and he attacked the deputies. Okay, well, if he attacked the deputy, you got him on the ground. It's 3-on-1. All you're supposed to do is just put the man in handcuffs, throw his ass in the car, and take him to jail. That's all you're supposed to do.
At a near.
Let's see if there's any other information now. Who is this guy?
The officer. Charges were not announced against the Mulberry police officer, Phil Riddle.
Now, what they're saying is the charges wasn't announced on this guy. I guess he's the third guy. Why is that? He damn sure would be there 20 years or 10 years from now training another cop to do the same thing that he just did. I'm not going to play too much of it, but this is the victim here. This is the victim here. Now, it doesn't look as bad as far as the visible bruises as, the actual punishing. But the internal bruising, I'm pretty sure is pretty bad. I mean, this man could have had all kind of concussions and all that stuff like that. Just the humiliation alone. It ain't got to be black for me to have, sympathy for him. But that's amazing though, man. They say this man was treated in the hospital. He was jailed. He was charged with second-degree battery and resisting arrest. He was released following day on a $15,000 bond. Lawsuit said he's has permanent injuries and will need continued medical treatment. I bet he got permanent injuries. And they gave him a real cheap bond. They already know they done messed up. Charge this man with resisting arrest. Man, please. Why these officers ain't charged with assault? They gave them the charge of violating somebody's civil rights. Yeah, you can squeeze out of that. You can be like, oh, he ain't black. We ain't violating civil rights. He ain't another. We ain't discriminate. They'll try to find a way to ease out of that, but you can't ease out of an assault, a flat out assault. It's caught on video. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. Can't make this stuff up. But anyway, we'll go on to the next thing, man. We'll go on to the next thing. So as we know, it's a lot of thirsty dudes out here. It's a lot of thirsty women out here. A lot of women that don't want to work, so they looking for a come up. Cool, but there's some good women out here too. There's some good dudes out here too. Men lie, women lie. It is what it is. But in this case, we got an NBA player, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards went #1 a couple of years ago. I think Anthony Edwards from Georgia. Yeah, I think he went #1 from Georgia or whatever. But he just been, I think he about 25 years old or whatever. He just been, a young man. So he happened to jump into this chick's DM, according to her anyway. According to her. And, offered to fly out. I think she turned him down. And that was it. He kind of, he left it alone. The man ain't keep hitting her up. None of that stuff like that. He just kind of, all right, cool. I offered to fly you out. You looked good. Now, she's a basketball player herself. And her Twitter name, she calls herself, what's her name? Damn, I done forgot it. This something Nostalgia. Her name, I got to see what it is. It's something Nostalgia. But she's also called the Brazilian Amazon also. So she's a tall girl, about 6'4" or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He seen her on Instagram. He done jumped in the DM. She turned him down. Now, he had a good game the other day, and I think he scored like 44 points. After the game, he was like, man, I'm dedicating this game to my girl. My girl about to go out of the country in a couple of days. I'm dedicating this game to my girl. So he dedicated the game to the girl, and guess what this little slut bucket does? She want to make a post and say, well, dang, this dude just slid in my DMs. Now he talking about his girl. Let me show y'all this article, y'all. This just some haterade right here.
Player who plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, who has the potential to be one of the best in the NBA. He had a great game, and he talked about how he was dedicating the game to his girlfriend, right? And that triggered a failed female basketball player by the name of the Nigerian Amazon. That's her Instagram name. Apparently she
My bad, y'all. I think I said Brazilian Amazon. It's the Nigerian Amazon.
He is a Nigerian basketball player who decided to put it out there that Anthony tried to get at her. Even though no one was seeking to know, they didn't ask her about it, she volunteered that information. Because out of the blue, you put this out here. Why? Because he dedicated this game to his girlfriend, because you felt like you needed to tell the world that he was trying to get at you in the DMs. See, this is my problem with a lot of these women, man. I'm sure there's a lot of married.
Now, granted, he probably was, you don't know if him and that girl was broken up at the time. You don't know if they got like an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? That she might don't give a damn if she, I know you're gonna be, out there, messing with chicks or whatever. Shit. They might have was just talking at the time. They might have wasn't official. But leave it up to you. Hey, you didn't want the man. Okay, cool. But now when you see the man posting, doing something that you probably wish a dude would do for you, you probably thought he was one of them ain't shit dudes or whatever. Which he might be, I don't know. But when a chick have they dude on the national stage, he be like, I played this game for my girl, I did this for my girl, you know what I'm saying? That makes a woman feel special. Are you mad because you ain't that special woman that he's speaking of, and you realize that you done passed up because you got so many niggas in your DM? I don't know if that booty real or not, but if it is, hey, salute to you. Yeah, you got a nice body and everything, but hell, goddamn. Why you gotta try to shame this man for, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll fly you out, what's good? You said no? Cool. But what's the use of throwing the shade on this man on IG now? It's wild. It's some bitter shit.
Married men or standing 6'4", not putting those men on blast, but is that okay? And you rejected it, you curved him or whatnot. He went about his business. He didn't say anything about you. He didn't talk about you on the social media. He didn't stalk you. He didn't harass you. I mean, his girl, the game to her, long to hop into social media. Have no beef with the BBL part of the BBL. It will be the main for once them. He's only basketball players. You never involved with chicks. You got that. You're putting this guy on blast for absolutely no reason. You could have kept this to yourself. How many married men have contacted you? How many married men or men in relationships who love all over?
I ain't gonna really play too much of his commentary. You know, I respect his opinion and everything. But if y'all want to check out his opinion, that's Jada Black. Y'all can check out his YouTube channel. But I'm gonna play the actual part where he kind of, gave a shout out to his girl, so y'all can see that part. But shout out to Jada Black, man.
After the game, Edwards dedicated his performance to his girlfriend, who will celebrate her birthday this week. My girlfriend's birthday is in 2 days, man. She's going out of the country, so I had to put on a show for her.
And you have one of the biggest smiles on your face that I've seen all season. Tell me how much fun this one was tonight.
Man, I think Nathan Knight did a great job of bringing energy to the game as soon as he checked in. All love goes to him. We appreciate him for sure.
Yeah, Nate Knight was huge, especially in that third quarter. So are you. But overall, the defensive effort, you guys established that early. How important was that to do from the start on that defensive end?
I mean, second half, we came out, we was like, man, we got to turn up the intensity in the game. And I think that's what we did. And we came out with a win.
We got to talk about you. We hear these MVP chants in here tonight. A season-high scoring night. How much joy were you playing in this win?
My girlfriend's birthday is in 2 days, man. She's going out of the country, so I had to put on a show for her.
You sure put on a show. Lastly, not one, not two, but 3 dunks. And we're going to take a look here at some of the...
Yeah, that's what pissed her off, Now,
I agree though. That would piss you off. Because it's just one of those times where you done passed up something that you kind of wish you can kind of slide back and redo. You realize you done passed up a little bag and everything. Now this is his girlfriend, y'all. And she probably seen this too. Well, this is the post that she posted, y'all. This is right up under her name.
Twitter post.
This man, nobody's talking to her. Nobody asked her. Nobody said, hey, she ain't no known ex. None of that. Just out of the blue. That man, the man had his shit up there, said Anthony Edwards scored 44 point performance. I had to put on a show for my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Posted it, him and his girl. Just a nice little story. And here her hating ass come. But was begging to fly me out. So what? That could have been before her. That could have been before her. They could have not been official at the time. They could have been broken up at the time. They might have an open relationship. She might have was cool with him. She probably was there too. Like, yeah, fly her out. The way stuff is these days, she might have was down too. She probably was right there and probably was gonna meet you at the door and let you in and cook you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? You think she about to move out of sight for her rich nigga for you to slide in? Nah, they probably just trying to add you to the team. But here you is with that wabbitry, with the clout chase. This is very uncalled for.
Because Anthony Edwards on his 44-point performance had to put on a show for my girlfriend, right? That's his girlfriend, right? Right there. And then this is her here. Y'all see Nigerian Amazon? The butt was begging to fly me out. You see, nobody really asked for her to add that in there. But they just got to let people know that these NBA players want them, right? Guy who's in his early 20s, right? Got to let the whole world know that he's trying to get at her.
I think she's seen that female. That's what it is. She seen that female, and she was like, damn. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because she must have thought he wasn't pulling nothing. So I think that's probably really what made her get in her feelings and even say some junk like that. But these dudes got to be more careful, man. Man, because you can not only get these type of women that are going to try to expose you, but there's possibly that, you know, you can end up with one of those Transformers, you know, the robots in disguise. Because I really wasn't going to talk about this story or whatever, but me and my old lady, we were just watching YouTube and I kind of clicked on it, and both of us agreed that this was messed up because down there in Miami, and this is a story that happened a couple of months ago, and I don't know, I guess I didn't catch it. Well, it was a Transformer, a robot in disguise, down in Miami, tricking guys and exposing rappers. She was messing with rappers and NBA players. Yeah, she was messing with rappers, or Shim was messing with rappers and NBA players, but didn't disclose that Shim had a, you know what I'm saying, transition. And that should be illegal, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know if that'll get me in trouble or not, but I don't, you know, stay on it too long. But in my opinion, that should be totally illegal. You should have to disclose that type of stuff. I don't hear no crazy stuff. Because this stuff is starting to get out of hand. It's even to the point where this community has even, they've even been trying to get Aretha Franklin song Original Woman, Natural Woman song removed from Spotify and I think it's Apple. But they're trying to get her that song taken down regardless. A song that says a natural woman. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. Natural Woman. That song. And you're telling me the unnatural women supposed to have some kind of power to feel offended by a natural woman being proud of being a natural woman. We got to go by all these feelings now? Nah. Oh no. Crazy place we living in. Now, on y'all screen is a Transformer in disguise. This is the Transformer that's been tricking a lot of the rappers in Miami. rappers, NBA players, athletes, and Shim decided to start exposing a lot of these. Now, Shim is protected under all kind of laws and stuff like that. You do something too, Shim, boy, your ass getting thrown under the jail. Talk bad about her, you're gonna have a whole bunch of women attacking you because this is their friend. This is that girl, you cute. But if this Shim whoop their ass like that thing did down there and mess around and do something to them, now they want to look at the black men and say, oh, why you ain't protecting me? We can't protect you against that. Because when they say you can identify whatever you want to, y'all forget these people still got man strength. But yeah, it was exposing all kind of dudes. We'll listen to a little bit of this and then we're gonna wrap it up.
For multiple platforms because she was spilling all the deets. A lot of people have been reacting what's going on. So this person said, sorry to the men in Miami that fell victim to Hennessy Marie. She's a trans from New York. She's out here tricking these men in Miami. Please protect yourselves, kings. And someone also said, well, since everybody keep asking how was she able to trick so many guys, well, this is what they was focused on and was not.
And that's what I mean. As men, we got to be focused on more than just that body, because that body can get created. Yeah, the right doctor can make that body. And more athletes and rappers, and you done build your. I appreciate that, chocolate candy lady. I forgot to take my mic off mute. Yeah, Sheriff Palmer. Yeah, that dog. I don't think that dog shot that man. That's why. Until they tell the truth, I ain't even gonna take that serious. But we'll definitely see soon. But like I was saying, when it comes to this person here, you know, us dudes, man, we got to start thinking. Hey, I know it's hard. It's hard. Because if you see this, you're going to kind of assume that it's a woman. Now, this person has all the way went through with the surgery and everything. Might check. How about now? Let me double check. We got to start thinking. Hey, I know it's hard. Okay, I checked the mic. I know I'm good now. But yeah, but at the same time, there should be a law passed that you should have to identify if you're about to have a sexual encounter with a man. You should have to, at least do that. See, because they're gonna keep trying to make it like people are being violent to this community. It's not that. It's just that men are gonna hate y'all because the more and more you get comfortable with just tricking men all together, and then waiting till you're done, and then revealing it, and like, what you gonna do? And then go around and start telling, putting these men on social media sites and calling them gay. You're causing trauma to these men. If you don't believe me, I'm about to show y'all the example of this in a second. If y'all don't know this brother, he's a big YouTuber. I can't remember his name right now. I'll think of it in a minute. But I remember seeing him like 4 or 5 years ago. He went viral. He used to go viral for, doing pranks and stuff like that. Big YouTuber. He's still a big YouTuber. But right now, he's going through a very tough mental time right now because he was tricked by this person here. Her and another, I don't know if it's a transformer, but he accepted oral sex from them, not knowing. Now, of course, he didn't have sex with them, but still, a real man is still gonna feel some type of way of even getting oral sex from, if he's not consenting to that. If he's not consenting to that, that is just like you violating a woman while she's drunk or something like that, in my opinion. Because if you got a trigger dude, you know what I'm saying, and then you come out and started pretty much extorting these guys, that should be against the law. But of course, it's going to be protected. But let's listen to a little bit about this woman, because I think this woman broke her down pretty good or whatever, not in a negative way. She just dropped on the facts. And at the end of the video, she gave more of her opinion. Her opinion more was, some dudes, dudes deserve it because they're giving up on black women and all that stuff like that. So, hey, to each his own. Everybody has their opinion about really what's going on out here. But the bottom line is, if these people are going to be out here, they should have to identify, because if something go wrong and a dude really loses his mind, that can be bad for these people.
Not actually her face. So basically they're trying to say that the reason why she was able to quote unquote trick these men is because of her body and everything. And I want y'all to comment below. This discussion is really going to center around disclosure and exposure. And I want you to comment and tell me if this ain't a boyfriend, this ain't a committed relationship. Are men entitled to know if you are biologically male or biologically female? The details of why she started exposing these men. Some people say that some trans girls in the area was getting exposed, and so she decided to expose them. Other people was making up their own scenarios, but all we know is that she took to her in
So after she knowingly and purposely tricked these men, she took it to herself to try to come expose these guys. And most of them, I tell you, all of my rappers, athletes, I'm pretty sure the athletes probably, some people probably pay her just to keep it on the raps. I'm pretty sure all the people that she exposed is because she probably asked for a check and then cut it. Guaranteed. So you got transformers that are purposely doing this, and you could do it out in the open, getting on Twitter and everything and doing this out in the open and saying, yeah, I tricked these dudes. Yeah, I did this and that with this dude, costing people their careers, their reputation, slandering their name and everything, and pretty much can just get away with it.
Instagram, and she started telling it all. She started talking about the different men that she's been with intimately. And this is one of the guys. She said, oh, hey, at Shad Bop. So she started posting their photos. She started atting them. This guy here, he's some rapper that's named FOB Pook. That, I'm not even going to deal with that name. But she said in her story, she was like, obviously that's Pook. And so FOB Pook, he's some musical artist that's from the Miami area. So how she did this.
That's the thing, Douglas Cook. She done got snipped. And she done got the cap. Now she got, I guess she got a surgical vagina. I don't know how the whole thing worked, but she went through with the, you know, the surgery. So I don't know if it looks like the real thing, or can you tell, or I don't know. So how, and you know, like, as a man, like, let's just be real. Like, I do it. I ain't gonna lie. You can ask my old lady. Like, when I was on the dating scene or whatever, I was asking women. I was like, I gotta ask you this question. Please don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I just gotta ask you this, just so, you know what I'm saying, I know. Are you, like, biologically a woman? I mean, was you born a female? Like, I've asked this question, so some women have tripped the fuck out on me. Like, I can't believe you tried me like that. But some women that I understand. But you know what I'm saying? When you're going at these super fine girls, it's almost like an insult to have to ask a woman that nowadays. But you got to. Like, I would go as men. Hell, of course we're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get laid, or we might. Hell, at first, most men we're trying to look for an old lady. But once you show whatever quality it is that you are, all that shit go out the window, and we take what it is that you offer. So most of these guys, they probably checking out these fine females or whatever, then they just try to see where they at, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a smash. This just type chick that's just, you know what I'm saying, do this and do that.
She bifurcated it. She started exposing the dudes from Miami. Then she started exposing them from Broward County. She then went on to reveal that she blanked Pook twice. Okay, so she said that she was doing the bending. All right. And of course, everybody's jaw is just like agape. So Pook spoke out and he said, y'all take that cap-ish and run with it. 100, give a F how y'all view me. If you know me, you know the real. It's the shot bop again. And he said it got a blank. And he said, get me out that city right now. And so she said that he was panicking. And then he spoke out too. So he said, I love all my girl steppers. They know I ain't going out like that. And going hard for me.
See, and it's good that to have good women out there that would step for you like that, because, you know, and vouch for you. Because what this person is doing and is attempting to sabotage people's careers. You know what I'm saying? From speaking out on encounters that they felt like they had on terms of being deceitful. You done came up to these people as a woman, and they probably didn't question it. But it's damn shame that they have to question it. But hell, they probably didn't question it. Now, I believe some of the niggas probably knew. Some of them probably knew. But I guarantee she got some of them dudes without them knowing. And I think a lot of females are like, oh, that's what you get for always out here fucking these girls and all that, this and that, this and that. That's the man's nature. That man single, that man gonna do what the hell he want to, just like he gonna do when you single. But there's still no leg to stand on for somebody to not disclose something like that. That's like not disclosing that you have an STD. You would hope that nobody would intentionally give you, you know what I'm saying, the AIDS. Just like you would hope nobody would intentionally try to, you know, if you're a man and you're trying to sleep with man, you don't think somebody would have to at least try to trick you and make you think that they're a woman. Why don't you just get a man that like men? Don't try to trick the straight men and mess up their psyche and all this and act like it's fun and games, because now we don't have the law behind you. But if you get hurt like that, then now you want to play victim, just like it's weird. But men, you got to be more careful. Never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison, and now it ain't the girl, it's a dude.
Me and for all y'all F jiggas on that troll-ish. Y'all can see me, hashtag NFL. Never forget loyalty. I stand on all business. F blank bop, and I love girls that was born girls only. So he's trying to prove that he is straight and he only likes biological women. So Hennessy went on to expose more of them. Hennessy said this person was begging, you know, asking to link up and all that and telling them to come hang out. She posted another guy, Silly or Silkid _ Guru, but she said he had a little you know what. And then Hennessy said, if I'm going down, best believe I'm gonna make sure every single jigga going down with me. We all about to lose, babies.
So what it is somebody must have had exposed Shim, and remember they were saying there was some others that was getting exposed around the area too. Nobody should have to expose you, or you shouldn't have to feel some type of way because somebody exposed you. That should be something, because everybody like that is, man, that is so fucked up. If a man don't want to mess with a transformer, it should be a law for somebody to sit there and try to fucking trick you into some shit like that. But this is where we moving at, y'all. This is where the world is moving to. You got laws for every damn thing else. You should be able to call that shit in like a RAPE word. I ain't lying. Dead serious. Because people gonna get hurt. Salute, Lord King. Somebody gonna hurt this person, and then it's gonna be, oh, it was a bash in the LGBTQ, but no, it wasn't. This was a person playing with men.
So Hennessy, like, y'all want to play? Let's all play. So somebody asked Hennessy, they said, bro, this is just crazy. How many jiggas did you blank in Miami? Hennessy said all of them. They started reporting her page, and she said, y'all can report my ish all y'all want, but the damage has been done. So she started making a bunch of different pages, and these men kept calling her nonstop. And then she started threatening.
And these folks were telling them, man, you better stop playing with us, boy. Stop playing. But like I say, hey, dudes, y'all got to be careful jumping into these women DMs and all that. All of them ain't women. Some of them be looking too damn good. Man, that prize on the other side ain't always what you think it is.
To release the tapes that she has. Now, this is all on her Instagram story. There's also another page. She has the backup page, and then she also has the Twitter page. And on the Twitter page, that's where she's posting all of these compromising photos. Somebody reached out to her and said, don't expose him yet. I got to do a play with him. So Hennessy said, I'm crying. So then she posted how she was trending on Twitter, because this is still like, oh, everybody else in the area is just completely shocked. Like, it's completely viral. So Hennessy said, wait till I show y'all the athletes, and we still not finished with the rappers yet.
Man, boy, I can imagine how these niggas could be, boy. They out here with all this money. They see these, beautiful women down there in Miami. They getting these, and now you can run into a chick like this, or a chick with a dick like this. Boy, y'all boys should have been more careful. Y'all boys should have been more careful. Ooh-wee. There's a whole bunch of them probably played that ransom though. It was a ransom out here, but this should be illegal. This should be illegal.
It goes down at the Mondrian. Boy, I tell you that. I hope I pronounced it right. The Mondrian. Y'all comment below. That's from the area. I don't know if you guys have seen Love and Hip Hop is Miami. There's this rapper on there named Chaotic, and she posted how Chaotic was replying to her story sometime last year. So she said, y'all ready for these videos? So after she posted that, Chaotic took to his story and he said, Cap AF, LOL, ain't no videos of me. I don't even know that mother jigga or ever met it, but I'm gonna stay quiet because my PR said so. She posted this video to prove that it was in fact his account, and she recorded the video of it. So then there was another male that she posted about. His name is Ja, but
so she out here pulling up cats. She pulling out the receipts. Then you got dudes up. Well, I gotta start saying she, cause I'm feeding into it, and I keep saying she. You are a boy, Damon. Anyway, got dudes sleep over there and all that. I think she made one of these dudes. I think some of these she capped, but I believe some of them is real.
But he goes by DePlugs_plug_, and she was showing how they were laid up together. She's touching his back, and he was so outraged by her exposing this that he decided to get a polygraph test done.
Yeah, man, she made this wappy go get a polygraph test, man, to clear his name. This issue's real out here, man. At least let people know he did not know. I think he know he messed with Shim, but he probably honestly didn't know. But this is the extent that a dude will go through to try to, clear that junk up. If you put it on them and, it really didn't happen. Because it probably wasn't him. Shim probably doing it for for the ops or something.
So like I said, based on your polygraph test, I have to say you never had sex with Hennessy in any way whatsoever. Okay? All right.
That man had to get that clear, but that man say, based on your policy, you never see. Y'all think he paid that man off to say that? Even if he did do it, he probably paid that man to say that.
You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good. You feel me? Like, huh? You was a police officer before.
She posted on her story and she said, they said Ja gonna pay that lie detector test man money to lie on the results. So she don't believe the polygraph results. Then she also got the receipts from some of his alleged baby mamas. Someone told her, drag that jigga beat. People saying, you mentioned me, but I got proof. Hold on, let me get the receipt. She said 4 kids. How old is they? So she posted picture of him with the kids, and the baby mama said 8, and my second daughter finna be 7 next week. His other daughter from some other girl, her name is blank. Her daughter turned 6 today. I'm gonna show you his other baby mama's son. So Hennessy said, when I met this man, he told me he was 26 with 1 son. This man.
So this dude out here going around and acting like a real female. Like you mad at dudes for telling you that they got less kids than they got and lying to you. So that happened to Chingy also? Yeah, that did happen to Chingy. I remember the set. Damn, boy. I think this happened to Eddie Murphy. This done happen to a lot of athletes, actors, rappers. They had to pay that ransom though. This how they get them caught up a lot of times. Cause if one catch you and your rep depends on it, oh man. And this is what happened when you sit here and follow your penis. You end up in these situations. This is what happened.
And pushing 32 with 4 kids. And she added him and she said, at DePlugs plug. We need answers. How are we supposed to believe you when you don't even claim your kids, child? Whew, my head is starting to spin. They were posting about this. Other women were reacting to this. And now what's starting to happen is like this ripple effect where men are beginning to ask women, biological women, are you born female? Because
exactly. I know I was. You can ask my old lady. Shit, I bet I would. Man, you gotta ask. Some women even get mad about it. How many of y'all women have been asked, if you single, have been asked, are you born, was you born a woman? How that make you feel? When the man asks you, was you born a woman? And they think this shit funny. Y'all see right there, they think it's funny. Look what you done started. It's the female, they think it's funny.
Of this situation, right? Hennessy went on to say, the crap I'm finding out in my DM about these men, wow, speechless. So then she posted another man and she said, LMAO, why is she acting like I won't start on her baby daddy? Watch this. I guess his baby mama was upset that she started exposing the baby daddy. So then she clapped back at the baby mama. Your baby daddy exposed you, chick. He said you was blank and blank for $60 at Gold Rush in the parking lot, you bum chick. He even said you keep crying because after you had your ugly A baby, tees got saggy and you couldn't afford to get them done again.
So now you got the shim attacking even the female. Putting the female's business out here and all that, you know, telling her what supposedly this dude told her. Or shim. Or what the fuck? I'm confused. I'm fucking confused.
Your baby daddy is known for blanking gay jiggers and tees all over Florida, not just Miami at Vayella. So she tagged the baby mama's name.
Well, I think there's supposed to be like some superhero transformer. I think I think Shim thinking he getting revenge for like some of the chicks around there that got dudes that are, you know, riding the fence, I guess you could say.
Then she went on to say, so whatever happened to them little lie detector test results? She was talking about the jaw guy originally. And then this is where she switched from exposing the Miami guys to now exposing the guys in Broward. So she posted that on her Twitter. So then she started posting them, catching them lacking while they're asleep. This is another dude. Now, when she said Young Mozzie, I was like, nah, I don't think that's who I think it is. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't think that's him, but if you're from California, you know there's Mozzie, so maybe this is someone else. I don't know. Kind of look like him, but I don't think that's him. Then she said, hey, Coke from Broward. So she got multiple dudes that was in her apartment, and she caught both of them lacking. Then she posted this photo, and she said, Drew Roy's twin, the New York twin.
I'm talking about bodies. Bodies. I'm talking about these dudes who are people that, you know, I guess they get money in the underground or hip hop or whatever. They getting their career destroyed before it even started. Thinking with their motherfucking second head.
That live in Miami. Now they be with Nino and BT and everybody in South Beach. But then she said Twitter is in shambles, child. And she showed all these people that was watching her story. She had like, I think now she's probably had over 200,000 people watching the story since I've seen this. This is 2 hours ago. So let me make this very clear. I never wore a wig /weave /hair extensions ever in my life. Stop the lies and take it for what it is. He's saying I wore long wigs to cover my chin. Like, what? You could ask anyone who's ever met me in real life knows I don't ever wear makeup. I'm all natural. Only crap I ever got done was my T's and my teeth. That's it. And pretty much she was upset because the video that I originally showed you guys in the beginning, let me go back. This video, a lot of people were commenting on this video and saying things like, well, you guys saw this person and you.
So I think this thing is trying to say that these dudes knew. And I think it might be 50-50, y'all. I think it might be 50-50.
And so even she was upset because she feels like, and this is what she said herself before y'all try to be, oh, Paris, UT, whatever. She said herself that she feels like it didn't put her in the best light. And I'll go on to read more. People who met me know how naturally pretty I am in person. This was the first time wearing makeup by a very mediocre makeup artist. Because I can't be exposed.
Man,
and this, I think she would say this many men, if I look like a man in that video. She did me real dirty. So it's of people telling her how feminine she looks in real life, big hands or feet. I'm gonna skip. When we get to the feet part, you'll see how pretty my blanket. So it's men who are saying that Hennessy woman get the skirt removed, and now she thought she was born a girl and logical born.
I think the only people that could have been tricked that this was a girl though is dudes that probably only known her for a date. I ain't gonna lie, because after a while, it's just certain stuff you should have seen as a dude. So I think so. That's why I say I think it might be 50-50. Because I know a little later down here, hold on. And like I'm just going through some tweets. As you see, I don't have Adam's apple. I don't have big hands or feet. I don't have a pickle. Click my bio and you'll see how pretty my coochie is. So this person is saying that he even got one of those. I mean, my cat is. And one thing I don't do is lie or who I sleep with. Y'all need to leave such and such alone. So I guess somebody was saying somebody else had that mess with her, but she covered up for him. Saying that every picture you see them in, they got their hands and tats and all that. Now, Shim is exposing some dudes. I guess they rappers are well known around Miami or whatever, and you know they look like they rolling up some blunts or whatever. I'm talking about pulling out receipts on these weapons. So that's why I say a lot of these dudes they might have known, but they might have just I don't know if she's saying she slept with him or did something with him, or maybe they look like they just rolling up weed over there. A lot of dudes might have realized before they did something and were like, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I ain't realized till I got over there and just kind of felt the vibe was a little weird because she ain't telling nobody. So if you know, you end up knowing. But do you say something? Do you go crazy, beat the shit out the motherfucker? Nah, you don't do none of that. I'm not advocating for none of that. I want to make sure that's clear. You too. I'm just saying, but that is messed up because and you know, a guy can mentally blank out by it. Like I'm pretty sure some of these guys done found out, and they probably had to make that conscious decision. But this person is going through a lot of trouble to show that
Okay, but
they're going through a lot of trouble.
You feel me? I'm not, and I like that. That's like.
Bart, flip them cards again.
I'm sorry, y'all. I think I might have had my mic on mute real quick, but this is the guy that I was telling y'all about. He's a YouTuber and everything, but he's a victim to, according to him now, he's a victim to just not knowing. Now, of course, you know, he has to be held responsible for being loose dick, you know, just out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, whatever. But hey, if you're a single man, you got money, you had a night out in Miami, and shit. But you just got to be more careful, because, you know, that'll teach you. And that's what we're about to go through right now, a that'll teach you moment. But this brother's gonna explain to y'all how he got tricked by Hennessy. And that's why I drank Cavassier.
Was it? I'm just inaccurate.
And what's good, Joshua Hawkins? Salute.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Was it Hennessy or another shorty?
I don't really know the names, but if you seen whoever was doing that shit, it was that shit.
Okay,
but
so
for the most part, it was just an oral performance, and that's it. Like, at the end of the day, you don't know what's going on unless you see what's going on.
What they recording?
Over here.
Was they recording you without you knowing?
Bro, on some real shit, I was like, yo, I got two shorties in the building. I don't be chilling out. I don't be going out. I don't be doing no. I be ducked off doing my own thing. I don't give a fuck about chilling nothing. So my night, I seen the two shorties at the gas station. It look like they just came from the club. I'm like, okay. They like, you know what I'm saying? Look like, you know.
So he just seen these two, you know what I'm saying, what he thought was shorties. And, you know, look like they just came from the club. You know what I'm saying? And he decided to do what he do. Salute, Madeline Queen. This is his testimony. This is a YouTuber, y'all.
Been drinking and shit. What up? You know, I pulled up Big Beamer, all, you know what I'm saying? They think I'm some type of rapper. They don't know who I am, but I'm just like, what up? You know, I'm just socializing on some cool shit. Ooh, go to the hotel on some cool shit. Straight to the fucking point. Trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to enjoy myself, and they on that. You feel me? On some weird shit. I peep a weird activity. You know what I'm saying? I peeped the scene, but I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to have fun and get the fuck out of here at this point, because this shit is too complicated.
He pretty much saying he just wanted to buy some head from two chicks, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no bad guy for just wanting to get some head from two chicks. But you just got to be more careful, my brother. That'll teach you. But as far as like that's where his that's just the lesson in from what I'm saying from him. But at the same time, if it should be illegal, like I said, for a person to knowingly not reveal that to you. Now, if you choose to take it after that, it is what it is.
You feel me? So I got right, boo up, you feel me? Not knowing, you know, what the fuck I really got myself into. Like, and I'm admitting that. Like, if I'm gonna admit something, I might as well go all the way. So ain't none of that. I was man enough to say what the fuck happened. Yeah, I got performed.
Okay, so I got a question. So you say you got performed, so you got hit. But in a video, I believe it's 2 to 3 days. How many was with you?
Those females at the time in my
excuse me, let me say females. You're correct. So it's 2 females. So Barbie, yes. Can you read the CD? Females again. Check in. I'm gonna reshuffle just in case the energy's off. What's your birthday again?
July 3rd, 1992.
July 3rd.
See, what ended up happening is he even was all on live and shit with these motherfuckers. He think because he don't even know this is and this messed up. This man YouTube career is, you know, I ain't gonna say it messed up. He's still doing good, but he was all, you know, live with them. I remember this. I was content creating, but I wasn't content creating like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was flexing with the shims. That's fucked up. You got to be more careful, my guy. That'll teach you. They got this man doing a psychic reading and shit. Hold on, I'm gonna skip past this a little bit.
1992.
All right, please.
Fucked up right now, sir. You know, I'm still coping with some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was it Hennessy you was with, though?
All right, my friend. Wait. Barbie, go ahead, Barbie.
Like this man just said, this man coping with some shit though. On a serious note. Hey, don't say that word, Ray. This say Transformers, bro. I'ma hide that. Somebody hide that. Y'all don't put them in timeout, but hide that what Ray H said. We're talking about Transformers, the robots in the skies. We're talking about cartoons right now. Don't get me in trouble, Ray.
Allegedly, this is spiritual reading, but the cards still say it happened. I do feel like it's like you were already in it. So you just went with a bang. You didn't think it was going to get to this moment. But it's fine. I feel like right now you're struggling mentally. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it just happened.
It just happened, but you know, everybody want to laugh. Like, just because I'm speaking louder don't mean I'm getting a point across. So let me go with my tone. People are ignorant and view this as something.
See, it's still humiliating. You know what I'm saying? It takes something out of this man. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in this troll world of, you know what I'm saying, of YouTube, that messed up. This man was really hot on YouTube.
From an ignorant standpoint, like if nobody is not enough to come out. Majority of the men that is out here to speak on it the way I did and took accountability for my actions and their actions if they were to go through this. A lot of that goes on. I've been in this, like, you feel me, industry, from a comedian, all the extra shit, woo-woo. I've seen a lot of shit around me, and I can't speak on it. But if it's that you listen to it as your favorite rapper, this, that, and other, I cannot say that. What I seen, and not by assumption, by what I seen. But I can't say that shit because I'm going to get knocked off and I'll put that on my mother. Because I respect that person, and I respect that that's going on around me. You feel me? But hey, Stevens is the lucky mother that ran into this shit. That just like, it's me. They chose me to be the face of the.
I'm going to be very honest, just
I'm the face of the. That is my mother. Purpose on this earth? Not at all.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, Steven. I'm actually really sorry that happened to you. I feel like that's stuff. I feel like you got robbed out your manhood, dignity. I feel like that. I'm sorry that happened to you. Out of me, I don't think it's funny at all. I know that you're going through it mentally. I already feel your energy is very off. You're really depressed.
But
you're not gay at all.
Right.
You're not
and
gay.
And this just shows the way people are coming at me as if they're saying you're gay. As if I'm a terrible person. I'm not gay. If I was gay, I would have stood on that. I ain't got no.
You see the kind of psychological damage that this shit kind of does. And this man, hey, because he had to bring that. Now, like I say, if he knew on the back end, if that's just what he liked and he got caught, that's one thing. But I actually don't think that this man, you know what I'm saying, from just his behavior, I actually think this is really messing with his head.
Nobody impressed. You got to be happy with yourself. I'm not trying to impress you. Nobody. Barbie, if the internet is undefeated, I'm going to defeat it because I stand on what I stand on. If I was a gay person, I'm going to rep that. It's basically showing that people hate each other. We don't like ourselves. We don't love ourselves. We don't support each other. We're ready to tear each other down on some goof. And we addicted to drama. I'm coming out as a man to let you know I'm man enough to drop my and let you know I fucked up. I fucked up. And on the internet. The internet gonna be on my side because I'm coming from a real place. I'm not trying to be no clout shit. And I've been holding it and I've been humbly root-walking. And this shit goes on. I just went on Instagram and some in New York saying to him. This like, I'm like, this is all I say. I'm done. My head hurt. Y'all need
Bobby trying to say something to you. What?
Self from stress.
No, don't do yourself. No.
I work hard.
Hey man, this man, I'm talking about, boy, it's building up in him. It's definitely building up in him. This ain't no easy thing that he can get over with. Question for another topic show. What's your opinion about the mold? My bad, hold on. Let me see what you feel. What's good, 20 cent Dan? HVAC mold at Buck. Oh, I ain't really know that it was HVAC mold, but if there's an HVAC mold, then that's gonna just cost them a whole new air conditioning system. It's probably everywhere. It's probably been like that for a long time. That's a funding problem. They probably need to tear down the whole damn school and rebuild it. I don't really know.
Hard to be who I am and who I was. Who I'm going to not. No, and I ain't gay, but I respect everybody because each and one of y'all got somebody gay in y'all family. Because somebody in there, a friend. So respect everybody. I respect the fact that I came out and said it was the real shit that came. What happened? Now accountability. Take accountability, and I.
Hey, I'm telling you, this boy he's a joke away from his floating. Yeah, he's a joke away from his floating.
I love myself. I love my family. I love what I do, and nobody gonna stop me from telling my truth. The truth is the truth, and if you go calling me gay, y'all making fun of the people that's really gay. You got a family member that's gay. You got a friend that's gay, a coworker. Respect people. Y'all looking past the point. That's other. I'm sorry for my language, but I'm a nice.
No, express yourself. I feel like you need somebody to talk to.
Get the busing.
Now, I don't think I got to show y'all too much more of that to get across my point. Hey, I don't think I got to go too much into more detail about that. But we're going to wrap up this show, man. I ain't going to try to hold it too long. Salute, what's good, sis. We're going to get up out of here. Salute to everybody that pulled up. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the cash out. See y'all tomorrow. Oh, my bad. You know, I should have dropped the link, man. Ain't nobody trying to come up, though. I'm gonna ride out for the night. It's already getting late. Let me make sure I get a proper shout outs. Shout out to Duran B TV. Shout out Douglas Cook. 27 Darren. The Set. Roy H. Salute TB. Salute Chocolate Candy Lady. Cheryl Palmer. Salute Kwame. Sister T. Jeanette Daniels. Nota 3. Ironhead, salute. T Love, appreciate the super chat. Alima, salute to you. Too big for skinny jeans. Tiffany Renee, salute to you. Let's go out with some tunes, man. the streets. Y'all know what time it is. Salute Joshua Hawkins. Time it is.
Make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself. I'm really a chef, cook it right out of left. Run up a check till I run out of breath. Run them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself.
Niggas big cat like a mixed fiesta. Dope on the scale, you won't get no extra this way. Make your hoe do what the money say. Tell your old man he don't want it, babe. I just bought a new stick the other day. Cook dope on the stove or microwave. The neighbors don't like the J, they keep calm. Come on, I'ma keep serving the thumb and defy the runts. Just feel like fungus. No Q and not just the city. Keep focus my business, I'm just being honest. Keep dealers and killers among me. Wrap your ass up like a mummy. Stack that little white hood and dip on her. I feel like OJ little homie. To the blow of the car, I'm alone. Send it to the Pope man. Freddie P fly higher than most. Higher than most. Try me, didn't I see a ghost? 93 OG, it came from West Coast. Tie to your hoe, I just came from my throat. MOBB OG gang, oh let's go.
Go take a seat, get at the kitchen, I'm cooking. Keep whipping it, long as promoters keep booking. I'm running it, you get it all till I'm done with it. Give me that reaper, your block, you won't get it. Hell with the scale, got it booming like speakers, I know what I'm doing. Don't need no features, quartets and funerals, commas and numerals. Really a chef, cook it up right or left. Working my move, I need more than enough.
Yo, what up, it's Wickmade 912. I got him on video. This is To the Streets. Y'all know what time it is.
Dummy, you big dummy.
Yeah, you're wrong, they dressed that nigga up in a macho man outfit. That nigga was in some heels and some tight ass shorts and stockings in a police outfit. They dressed his ass up for the LA party. Yeah, you talking about he could have been a straight cop, but he was a punk cop. Talking about he was just for Halloween or cop. I did yoga today. I'm good. You got damn D over here yoked up. You got me yoked up. What's wrong with you? What? Damn D is kind of motherfucking real. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You just done gave it away? Busy, man. I'm busy. All right, man. I only like fucking with you when you aggravated. We back to normal now. I don't like you. Dog, you a lazy motherfucker. It was hot as shit out here. You got reasonable AC. My AC went out. It's about 110 in Woodland Hills where we're at right now. So we're a little glistening. You got a sweatshirt on. It was cold upstairs. It's hot as hell down here. Yeah, you got levels. You got rich people problems. It was hot as shit out here. You got reasonable AC. My AC went out. It's about 110 in Woodland Hills where we're at right now. So we're a little glistening. You got a sweatshirt on. It was cold upstairs. It's hot as hell down here.